Hello again, Africa. Welcome to your super show, The African Beat on the Voice of America. Well, I am back, and I told you that today I have a very, very special lady, and she is known simply as Sandy J. And we're going to be asking her exactly what the J is all about and where's the Sandy coming from. But I tell you, she was born in Ghana, and she's a contemporary gospel artist. I call her that, of African origin, and you want to see her. But let me just bring her in and welcome to the African Beat, Sandy.
Thank you, Dr. Vandy.
This doctor, I received that doctor but it's nice. It's nice. And it's good that you are here. Finally, you've made this appearance on the African Beat. It's been a long time coming.
Long time.
And you've waited for this call for like.
I've been waiting for this call for a while.
All right, okay. All the same, it's good to be here. Welcome again.
Thank you. Thank you.
So now let's talk about you. Tell us a little bit about Sandy J and what the J is all about.
So, my legal name is Sandra.
Sandra.
Yes.
Okay.
That's my legal name. And then my last name is Johnson. So
it's actually Sandra Johnson. And I love that. I love the coin in Sandy J. Sandra Johnson.
So when I wanted to come out with my kind of gospel, I just wanted a name that is kind of catchy.
Catchy.
And pertaining to the style of music that I want to do. And I just, brainstormed and came up with Sandy J because my friends call me Sandy.
Okay.
And so I thought, if I just do just J, the letter J, it's not going to really be unique. So I spelled it out Jay. So
Okay.
it's Sandy J.
All right. Well, that sounds cool. So how long have you been singing or doing music?
I've been doing music for a while, since maybe the 90s, but I was singing as backup in church.
Okay, you were singing as backup.
Yes.
So when did it actually dawn on you that you have to step forward?
So it was in 2006 that I really wanted to come out, but I just couldn't come out. I didn't know the way. I just didn't know the way.
You didn't know the way.
I didn't know the way until 2016 was my first album. Yeah.
So you actually break the barriers to say, you
Yes.
know what? I am just stepping out no matter what, whatever the outcome is. Let me just go there and see what it's like.
Yeah. So in
And since then-
2016, I made some demos, like, just backyardigans demos. And some of them are still not out yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, today you're here to give us 3 of your songs. So we're going to start off with Gentle Love, which is the title album
Yeah.
of your latest album,
Yeah.
right? That's the title track.
Yes.
Gentle Love. So let's talk about this song. Where did you get the inspiration from to title your song Gentle Love, and tell us about it?
So the gentle love that I got is the supernatural love that I think is unconditional, because I remember as a young person that love was defined to me as is a feeling that you feel when you're about to feel a feeling that you've never felt before. But growing up and learning about love and rejections and all of that, I found out a different thing about love, that actually love comes about through a way of an algorithm, and then a hypothesis, and then a process to actually come about. So, and I'll give you an example in what I mean and break it down. The fact that when you meet somebody, and I'm not talking about a man or a woman, but when you meet somebody, the characteristics between those people that actually either repel or attract. If you've done physics, you know that like poles attract, unlike poles repel. So when the characteristics attract, then there's a kind of likeness between the two of them.
Okay.
And then if they repel, so when there's an attraction, after that, there has to be an algorithm pertaining to those two people. And if you know what an algorithm is kind of steps that yields a result. So the two of them have to identify their own algorithm, and then the two of them will find a need between
Okay.
the two of them, why they are coming together.
Why they're
whether-
coming together.
Together, yes.
Oh,
So
wow.
that need forms a hypothesis, which has to come to a result. And so it goes through a process over a certain period of time. And then love is formed. So you cannot meet somebody and just say you love the person.
Wow.
Okay, so I found out the breakdown for love. The only love that can overcome all these processes is the gentle love that is in this song. And that is a supernatural love that comes from beyond, above, from your creator.
Wow.
So that is the kind of love that I'm talking about here.
And I love the way you put in it. You see, at first I was just going to pounce on you when you say learning about love and rejection. So I was going to ask if you have been loved and rejected before.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so let's break that one down a little bit.
Yes.
Let's make it personal.
Okay. that's fine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I'm listening.
So, I mean, like, because, like I said, when you and somebody meet, there are characteristics between the two of you that have to come together.
That have to come together.
Yeah, so that's when there's an attraction, then it means that the characteristics are actually attracting each other. But then if at sometimes people force it to attract. So when they force it to attract, that is when, as they go on and it goes through the processes, it begins to repel.
It begins to fall apart.
That's where
Okay.
divorce, that's when rejection, that's where, hurt and things comes in.
Girl, this song has got some meaning, right?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do now, we're going to play it out for the people. Let them be their own judge. Let them listen to this song as you perform it, okay? And then we will come back, all right?
Okay.
For those of you who are watching or listening to the African Beat, my guest is Sandy J. She's a contemporary gospel singer and she's got her own style. And the first song is Gentle Love. I want you to listen carefully to it and put yourself in it, and maybe you will come out with something. Let's get the song right.
Your gentle love has never failed me. Your love has never failed me and will never let me down. Every time I think of your loving, it makes me wanna sing lullaby. Your grace and mercy. Oh, it makes me wanna sing lullaby.
Your love is so gentle,
Lullaby.
your love is so gentle, makes me wanna sing lullaby. Your love is so gentle, so gentle. Your love is so gentle, makes me wanna sing lullaby.
From the crown of my head to the sole of my feet, you know me by my name. You calm me down, you call my sweetheart. You rock where you hide me. You rock where you hide me. You rock where you hide me. Oh, it makes me wanna sing lullaby.
Your love is so gentle, so gentle. Your love is so gentle,
It
makes me wanna sing lullaby. Your love is so gentle,
The way you move
so
me,
gentle. Your love is so
the way you
gentle,
rock me,
makes me wanna sing lullaby.
from the crown of my head to the sole of my feet. You know me by my name. Not no hair on my head. Oh. You make me wanna sing lullaby.
Wow. Gentle love. I love it. I love it. Ooh, man. And okay, so let's leave gentle love, and I'll keep listening to it. Maybe I'll find something in it that I'll
Okay.
bring back to you. So when you are into your music, because these days we will say everybody's running to to secular. We have the African beats that we mix with fuse. So if we say we want to look at your kind of music, how can we describe it? I know, yes, it's gospel, but you are from Africa, and we want to see what kind of music you play, what kind of genre you play.
Yeah, so my genre is contemporary. I do every kind of beat, every kind of genre. Like I do.
Is it acceptable?
So that is where the issue is. So I know it's a challenge, especially for the African continent and the community when it comes to gospel. And if you look at the female gospel artists, we don't have that many people doing the kind of gospel that I'm doing. So I like being challenged. I like challenges. So I want to challenge myself with different beats. But my point is I'm getting out a message. So it's the message that I want them to listen to. I have a new song that is more like Afrobeat that's going to come out.
Okay.
Okay. But my music
Should I be ready for that?
Yes, you should be ready
Okay.
because it's really powerful. And it says God is not a man.
Oh my goodness.
It is hot, I'm telling you.
Okay.
So apparently my music genre is more every kind of beat. It can be any beat. It can be jazzy. It can be
So
hip hop.
you're fusing
It
everything.
can be Afro. Yes.
So it's like a fusion of every
It's a
beat
fusion of
put
every
together.
beat put together.
Wow.
That's Sandy J. So it depends on how I feel and how I receive the message. Because when I get the music, I hear it in my ears. And usually
and
when
who
they
are your
come-
target audience?
My target audience is
People that you think
is
will
the
accept.
younger generation.
Okay.
That is my targeted audience.
And your
because-
message in there, you believe that your messages in your songs speak to them.
Yes. And then also people outside of the church. Those are my target, and
I
that's
hear
the
you.
calling that I
I
have.
hear you. All right. And the African beat on the Voice of America. So now let's look at the next song. It's called God's Temple. God's Temple. So tell me about this song.
So God's temple talks about our bodies, how our bodies are temple of God, and I'm reaching out to people who really want to be part of the church. They want to come to the body of Christ. However, it's difficult for them because sometimes they have an addiction and they are not being accepted, but they are trying. They know they are vulnerable, but then they're not being accepted. They need the help. But how are we going to help them if we don't open up to them? So I'm speaking to these people with addictions, people who have certain things that they want to stop doing. They know is wrong, but they really can't.
They just can't get over it.
They just can't get over it. They need help. They know that they acknowledge that they need help. So the first thing is acknowledgement. They acknowledge that they need help, but they don't know how to go about it. So I'm just telling them that God still loves you. Keep trying. You're going to get over it.
But what about a situation where those who are supposed to accept them, even those who are not, even if it's not addiction, but like you want to come, but
Yes.
and those who are supposed to accept you decided not to accept you. They think that you are living in your own world, and or you're not supposed to be part of where they are. What is your message to them?
So my message to them is that, they have to have their own personal relationship because that's the key. As long as you believe that Jesus is Lord and he's your savior and you have a personal relationship, you're saved, you're okay. So you don't always have to try for people to accept you because they might not accept you. And so you just have to find your own relationship and and work on your own relationship.
Walk on your own and accept who you are.
And accept who you are. And one thing is also believing that whoever you're hearing from actually has a plan for you, and believing in yourself. So if you can build up your confidence and say, hey, I don't need to be accepted by these people. If they don't want to accept me, that's fine. But I know what I'm doing is right. I know I'm on the right path. That's all I care about.
And that's what I'm talking about. My guest is Sandy J, talking about her latest album, Gentle Love. And the next track we're going to play right now is God's Temple. I want you to stay tuned and don't go away. Let's enjoy this. When we come back, we'll talk again to our guest. We'll be right back. Enjoy the music. God's Temple right now on the African Beat on the Voice of America.
Come on, everybody. Let me see your hands up wherever you are. Woo! Hey! Come on. Who am I that you are so mindful of me? Who am I that your tabernacles cover me? Holiness is what you want from me. Righteousness is what you need from me. I am trying to live right. See, I am pushing to make it right with you. I am trying. It's not easy for me. My soul is willing, but it's just me every time.
Every time I turn my back, I hear you calling.
When I turn my back, I hear you calling me.
My body's your temple.
My body is
Every
your
time
temple.
I turn my back, I hear you whispering to me. You call me your friend, your friend.
You even call me your friend. Who am I that you are so mindful of me? Who am I that your tabernacles that cover me? Holiness is what you want from me. Righteousness is what you need. See, I am trying to live right. See, I am pushing, hey, to make it right with you. I am trying. It's not easy for me. My soul is willing, but it's just me every time.
Every time I turn my back, I hear you calling.
When I turn my back, I hear
me
you
your temple.
calling me.
My body's your temple.
My body is
Every
your
time
temple.
I turn my back, I hear you whispering to me.
You call me your friend, your friend. Yeah. You even call me your friend.
I turn my back, I hear you calling.
When I turn my back, I
Call
hear
me
you
your temple.
calling me.
My body's your temple.
My body is
Every
your
time I turn my
temple.
back, I hear you whispering to me.
I
You
hear
call me
you.
your friend,
Yeah,
your friend.
whisper.
You even call me friend.
Your friend. You even call me friend. You even call me friend. You even call me friend. Your friend, your friend. You even call me friend. You even call me your friend, even though I don't deserve you.
Every time I turn my back, I hear you.
I know I
calling my
don't.
name.
I know I
You call
don't
me
deserve
your temple.
my body.
Your temple.
My body is
Every
your
time
temple.
I turn my back, I hear you whispering to me.
Hey.
You call me your friend,
Your friend.
You even call me friend. Every time I turn my back, I hear you call temple.
My body is
Every
your
time
temple.
I turn my back, I hear you whispering to me. You call me your friend,
Your friend,
you even call me friend.
your friend. You even call me your friend. You call me your friend. I know I don't deserve you, but you've chosen me. You call me your friend. I know I don't deserve you. I know we don't deserve you, but you've chosen us. You call us your friend. You call our names. You call our friends. You call our names. Oh, you even call me friend. Hey, you even call me friend.
Wow. That is something else. Sandy J. So, with music aside, when you're not doing music, when you're not playing music, and when you're not singing somewhere, what else do you do? Because sometimes, people just say, okay, well, I have this talent and I'm doing it, and nothing more is important to me. So, what else out of music?
So I'm blessed to have two careers. So I do music most of the time, but when I'm not doing music, I am also a consultant, a technical project manager consultant. I work on technical projects, so I help on teams to develop applications and healthcare systems.
And family life, you married?
Yes,
So, talk about...
I'm actually married to a pastor.
Oh, woo.
Isn't that very controversial?
So where's the disagreement here about the music and the kind of music and
Apparently, he really supports my music, and so I can't wait for
give
his
him a
ministry.
shout out. Come on, look into the camera and give him a shout out. Come
I
on.
want to give a shout out to Pastor Peter Johnson. I love you so much. Thank you for pushing me out there. When you met me, I was a backup singer, and you've pushed me out there, and I thank you for your support. And you've seen the challenges in the music industry when it comes to gospel and my kind of music when it comes to Africans, and you support me. I mean, I thank you so much.
All right, that one is cool. I like that. Okay, so now we actually going to do our final track, and our final track for today is "Don't Give Up." And I know that in this life, in everyday life, people sometimes just break down and they just give up. And, I have a friend who is also a singer that is currently in the hospital. And I think I just want to just dedicate this year's song to her.
Oh, my
She
God.
is almost giving up. And I've been telling her, look, you don't have to give up. You don't have to give up in life. You are a fighter. You've always been fighting. So at a time
I
like
see
this,
her?
you have to rise up. Yes, you will. You will see her. So
Okay.
so let's talk about this song. She's called Millicent, and I just want to wish her all the best, a very speedy recovery as she recuperates from whatever she's going through. And I hope that she will remember that she has served and she believes.
Yes. Millicent, I wish you all the best if you're watching this. I will talk to Dr. Vandy after this program and see how I can meet you. I would love to meet you. I wish you all the best. Don't give up on God, because he will not give up on you.
All right. Well, so what happened when you did this song? Was there anything personal that happened that ginger up this title in your spirit?
Yes. So, as a consultant, sometimes, most of the time, I catch the train to DC to work. And I was actually at work one day when a coworker came to me and said, "Hey, I'm working on this project, and this project has to deal with prisoners. And when they come out, there's a challenge for them because people don't want to accept them in a society." And so, Sandy, if you can help me write a song that can encourage them, that can just tell them not to give up, because I'm about to resign from work to start working with prisoners. And I was really scared for her. I was like, whoa.
She was about to resign
Yes.
from her day job
For her day
to
job.
start working with prisoners.
Yes.
Wow.
And as I'm telling you right now, she's doing great. She did resign. So I told her, I was like, okay, I'm going to do this song. She said, I'm going to support it. So I said, okay, great. I wrote the song. I kept going every day. And I'm like, hey, I've written the song. I sang it to her. I did the demo. I played it for her. She was like, oh, my God, this is amazing. And right now, so actually she used it for promo on her page to support prisoners coming back and fitting into the society.
And fitting into the society.
Yeah, and right now she's doing great. Her name is Sheila Murphy. She's doing so great.
All right. So wherever you are, whatever wrong has happened in your life and you think you cannot come back, all what the song is saying is don't give up.
Don't give up.
Yeah, it's always time.
Always.
Well, Sandy, I want to thank you. You've been such an inspiration today. I actually don't know what was holding me back to get you on the show, but with you coming in, I have learned so much, and your songs are so inspirational. They're so life touching.
Thank you.
And I just want to thank you for being my guest. And I hope it won't be too long that I'll get you back here, because I'm waiting for that new song.
Okay.
I'm waiting for that new song. That song should come out, and we got to blow the roof away.
Okay.
So
great.
once again, I say thank you so much. And do you have any final message you want to send out? If people want your music, how can they get it?
So if you want my music, it's right now, the current album is on all digital platforms. iTunes, it's on Spotify. You can find my music by typing in sandyj.hearnow, HEAR now, NOW. Hearnow.com, sandyj.hearnow.com. And Sandy J is Jay, not just J. So just type in Sandy J Music, Google Sandy J Music, you will find me on all platforms, on Facebook, Twitter, Diggs, every platform I'm on there. And yes, I'm a social media guru, so I'm on there. I just want to thank you so much for this opportunity today. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to listen to my second album. I also have some tracks from my old album. You can check them out. If you type in Sandy J Music, you see some of my old videos. You can see the trend that I'm moving on. So,
all right. Well, thank you so very much. And one final thing before you go, just jump into my head. I understand you're going to Sierra Leone, to my country.
yes.
Ah.
Yeah, so I'm going to Sierra Leone. Surprisingly, Sierra Leoneans just love Sandy J music. Even right here in the DMV, I work with a lot of Sierra Leoneans and some Cameroonians also. Basically, I gel with them. You see the chemistry that I was talking about when it comes to characteristics, and you attracting.
When I look at you, you look like you're from Sierra Leone.
You attracting and repelling, and then how love is formed.
How we love each other and how we can move it forward.
How we can move it forward.
All
and
right.
then some don't really attract, they repel.
Well, if I can say from here, Sierra Leone, get ready. Sandy J is coming. King Milan, get ready at the SLBC. Sandy J is coming. She's going to be your guest. All right. That is from me. Take it, okay?
And we'll end up in Ghana.
And you end up in Ghana.
Yes.
Well, that's awesome. I wish you all the best as you go out there.
Much.
And so our final track for today is going to be Don't Give Up. On behalf of my guest, Sandy J, and my the backup singer on the show today is Opal. Thank you very much, Opal. Yes,
Thank you, Opal.
Opal has been, we've been on movies together,
Right.
We've acted together, and she's such a wonderful lady. So with all of that, I want to thank you for accepting us in your homes, in your cars, on the streets, wherever you are, listening to the African Beat on the Voice of America. Till we meet again, I'm David Vander here in Washington, bidding you so long as I bring you now the sound with Sandy J. Don't give up.
Here we go. may look like everything is over for you, I came here today to tell you don't give up on God, okay? Don't you ever give up. Oh, don't you give up. Don't you give up on God. He will never give up on you. Don't give up on God. He will never give up on you. Don't give up on God. He will never give up on you. Don't give up, don't give up. He will never give up on you. I used to think that God is partial. I used to think that no one cares. I used to think He's just unfair. Didn't know He truly cares. He's not partial to the princes, no partial to the kings. He's not partial to the richest, no partial to the poorest. He's always on time, and He'll never let you down. Always on time, right on time. Don't you give up, don't give up. He will never give up on you. Don't give up on God. He will never give up on you. Don't give up on God. He will never give up on you. Don't give up on God. He will never give up on you. Listen, weeping lasts for a night. Joy comes in the morning. It's not over with you. Jesus will come through. See the light at the tunnel. Light at the end of the tunnel. Don't you weep, weep again. Weep no more. Don't you weep, don't you weep. Don't give up. Don't you weep, don't you weep. Weep no more. Don't you weep, don't you weep. Don't give up. Don't give up on God. Don't you ever give up. Don't you give up. He will never give up on you. Don't give up on God. He will never give up on you. Don't you give up on God. He will never give up on
I
you.
will never give up.
I will never give up.
I will never give up.
I will never, never, never,
I will
never.
never give up.
I will never, never.
I will never give up.
I will never, never.
Because Jesus is my Savior. So I will never give up.
Never, 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 never.
Jesus is my Savior. I will never give up.
Never, never, never.
I will never look back. Jesus got my back. I'm going to the top and He's always by my side. Don't you ever give up. Don't you ever stop. Trust in the Lord. He's a miracle God. My God is too kind. 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 So I will never give up. Say, I will never, never stop. Say, I will trust in the Lord. Say, yes, He died on the cross. Don't you give up. Don't you ever stop. He died on the cross. Trust in the Lord. I will never give up. My God is strong. Mighty warrior. My Savior. My God is too kind. My God is too kind. He's too kind. My God is too kind.
Don't give up on God. He will never give up on you. Don't give up on God. He will never give up on you. Don't give up on God. He will never give up on you. Don't give up on God. He will never give up on you. Don't give up on God. He will never give up on you. Don't give up on God. He will never give up on you. Don't